So this is the percent of change homework. It says use your understanding of percent of change to answer the questions below. Marco is discussing how prices have changed with his son Paul. Paul does not believe him, so they decide to research the price of their favorite food items. Use the information to determine the percent change in questions 1 through 4. Round your answers to the nearest tens place. You need to remember that in order to find percent change, you're doing the difference and you're dividing that by the original. Once you do that, once you divide the difference or the change and divide it by the original, you are then going to be multiplying by 100 to find the percent change or percent of change. So I'll do the first one with you, and then I will read you I'll read all the problems on the bottom. So what is the percent change in the cost of pizza? So you have to find the difference. So you're doing $9. So you're usually doing the bigger amount and you're minusing by $7.50. You're then doing that in your calculator, then you're dividing it by the original amount. Well, the original amount would be the first amount. So what came first, the year 2000 or the year 2015? The year 2000 came first, so that was the original amount. So you're then dividing it by $7.50. At the end, when you get an answer, you're going to times it by 100. And that will give you the answer. So then you're going to do that again. What is the percent of change in the cost of a cheeseburger? Then you're going to do what is the percent of change in the cost of a serving of French fries? And then you're going to do the percent of change in the cost of a hot dog. Hot dog is a little bit different because it actually gets cheaper, right? So 2000 it was $2.50, and 2015 it's $2. So what's the change? That would just be 50 cents divided by $2.50 times 100. So make sure you do that one. And then remember, all your answers have to be times by 100. I'm going to read you the question, and I'll do number 5 with you. It says the price of a gallon of gas dropped from the summer high price of $3.50 to the winter low price of $2.87. By what percentage was the price of gas reduced? So for that one, you're saying $3.50 and you're subtracting $2.87. When you do that, you're then going to divide it by the original price. So the original price looks like in the summer was $3.50. And I'll center that so you can see what that looks like. And then I'm going to draw in the division line. So you're doing 350 minus 287. You'll get an answer, and then divide it by 350. When you're done, you're multiplying that by 100 to get the percentage. I'm going to read the last 3 questions to you, and you have to try to set them up. Tom is told by his doctor that he needs to lose 15 pounds. If Tom now weighs 285 pounds, then by what percentage should Tom's weight decrease? So he would need to, it'd be 285, and then you would already have to take away 15 pounds, which would be 270. So it would be 285, and it would be minus 270. You would divide that by his original weight, which is 285, and then you would multiply that by 100. So you're going to do that, and you should get an answer. The next one says a baby weighs 18 pounds at her 4-month appointment. 6 months later, she weighs 24 pounds. By what percentage did the baby's weight increase? So first, find the difference between the two numbers, divide it by the original weight. Her original weight was 18 pounds. Then you're going to multiply it by 100 equals what? And question number 8 says, the high school graduating class of 2010, this is not a number you're using, that's a year. So the graduating class was 260 people. 5 years later, the high school graduating class was 320 people. By approximately what percentage did the high school graduating class change? So again, you're going to take that 320 and you're going to minus it by 260 to find the difference. And you're dividing it by the original amount, which was the 260 people, and then you're multiplying it by 100. So it's very systematic. Again, if I were you, I would make sure to write this formula on your paper. It was also in your notes that we did in class. Hope that helps. Get it done and make sure you show Miss Severick when you have math class.